It's Animu time! Hello and welcome to another figure review. Today I'm going to have a look at the old school Figma EX001 Konata Izumi in the Haruhi Suzumiya outfit. She's basically cosplaying as Haruhi in this Figma, and I just had to get this. This is another one of the Ami classics. This one popped up as pre-owned on Ami, and I had to get it because it's combining Haruhi and Lucky Star in a figure. She did wear this uniform in the show because, I mean, Konata is a fan of video games, anime, manga, and they were not shying away from doing nods to other shows. So there you go, let's have a look at the figure. I really just gotta give props to Figma for all these Lucky Star figures. I mean, I already have the squad in their regular outfits, but it's just like, man, it's so well done. But before we even go on, I want to have a look at the size real quick. She stands at about 13 centimeters to the top of her head. If you want to count the one hair that's sticking out, that's 14, so a little over 5 inches tall. Now, as I was saying, I want to give Figma huge props for nailing the overall aesthetics and look of the figure, and proportions. Like, first of all, you have the big face, the big head with the eyes. It's just taken straight out of the anime. It looks so good. Of course, we got the cat face going on for Konata. That's one of the staples, and of course with the hair. The long blue hair, almost as long as the character, almost as tall as the character herself. And then just look at the hands. This doesn't look like a normal hand. This looks like a Lucky Star hand, and it's, like I'm saying, accurate, and I'm giving them all the props for that. But yeah, as far as the rest of it goes, you have all the detail in your school uniform, even with the SOS Brigade logo going on over here, and then her face photo. That's the only kind of problem which we'll get to, but I want to have a look at the rest of the figure. The skirt is soft plastic, and I think the wrinkles are, no, those are hard plastic, but anyway. Skirt down here is soft plastic. You got the panties, it's just a figure, so don't calm down. And then we got the rest of it, like plain socks and shoes. That's fine, that's okay, that looks good. I didn't even see that before, but we do have Kagami on the front of the box saying, "Really? Are you serious? The first Figma Lucky Stars here? Woo!" Now with the face falling off, that's really like old school Figma, you know. The way they make this to hold it on is not really holding it on very well. I mean, it's an old Figma. You really can see how much they've learned, how much they've grown overall. But let's have a look at the articulation real quick. You have the cut ball joint over here. I mean, you just, there it is, in there. We've just seen it. You got the ball joint that packs in the back of the hair. Goes back and forth, and it rotates around, and with the face on, you're obviously not gonna get that much motion anymore. But it works alright. Getting some wiggle motion, it goes side to side. Then we got shoulder, same thing, got the ball joint with the peg in here. So you can rotate it around on the peg itself. You can bring it up and down. You got that, you got single hinge in the elbow. It does go up nicely. You have a bit of a gap, you know, with the mold. I mean, the mold is still nicely done. It's kind of implemented as a wrinkle, and then face falls off again. Let's just roll with it. And then a hand just on a peg with a hinge, so you can bring that back and forth and you can rotate it around. Also, this is soft plastic up here, the blue part and the torso articulation. It is super stiff. Does go back and forth a little bit. Wiggles a bit side to side, and it rotates around all the way. As far as the legs goes, those are just on ball joints over here. Because the skirt is soft plastic, it will bend. It doesn't really go up that much because it's just, and this is it. Goes straight up, basically 45 degrees. And then we got single hinge knees. Can you actually rotate? I mean, it's just on ball joints, so yeah, you can rotate it around. Actually, can rotate around this entire crotch piece. Make it wiggle around, bring it side to side a little bit. And then we have the knees, single hinge in there. It's decent, I'd say. And then the foot rotates side to side. You got the big ball hinge over there. I'm really skeptical about quite a big ball hinge, but anyway, goes back and forth, and then you got your foot articulation. Now, as far as the face falling off, let's remember that this is pre-owned, so that might be a sign of over the years. We got the accessories, you got the serious looking face, which is really weird for Konata. You have some open chop hands, you have some pointy fingers, those are very important for her, like really. Then one goes bye-bye, and then we have some fist hands, and of course we have the open hands already on the Figma figure. And for the rest of it, you got the Figma back, you got the Figma base with the arm over here, and that's really gonna do it for the accessories. And that's already gonna bring me to the final thoughts. What do I think about this figure? I mean, Figma and anime characters can't really go wrong. At least I didn't have any bad experience with it. And of course, this is a more standard looking schoolgirl uniform, but then you look at the face, you got the big hat, you got the more comically formed fingers, hands, and whatnot. So, you know, the entire body is just like, oh, it's just recycled from like Haruhi and whatnot, but still, at least they did the extra effort for the hands and face, and it just comes out super good, and really, the thing is effort. It looks like they at least put some effort into it, into making it good. So I do recommend it if you can still find it, of course, because it is an old figure. Once again, I encourage you to go to AmiAmi and check out their pre-owned stuff. They do not pay me to say that, but I'm just doing that like a lot, like way too much, because you can sometimes get cool finds like this. And yeah, still in good shape and whatnot. So there you go. As usual, guys, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, gameplay stuff, and whatever Konata wants.